The LHS Classic has almost no electronic inside, and we have the possibility to feed the basic electronic circuit board and to feed the heating element separately. We need this basic electronic because two temperature sensors are connected to it. With an SSR, we are able to interrupt the heating power without to interrupt the power for the basic electronic. With the controller, we can control the SSR. Now we have an open loop system, and as soon as we mount a thermocouple to the controller, we are able to do a closed loop system with the controller. This is a wiring diagram of an LHS Classic with SSR and without SSR. So here we explain with SSR, so we don't need this wiring diagram. We concentrate us on the left part. Fuse 1, fuse 2, opener and closer, SSR, solid state relay, contactor, key 1, with his magnet. Please check the specification of your heater. And choose your components with the right specification for your heater. Here we have L1 and neutral, or L1 and L2, which has to be connected with the first fuse with the F2. Now connect key 1. First take neutral or L2 and then the L1. Now please watch out, you have to split the L1 to L1 and to LHE. Now we connect the LHE line to the SSR. The SSR has two parts. One is the load line and the other one is the control line. So please connect to the load part. Now we have to connect the LHE line, the L1 line and the L2 line or the neutral line with the LHS Classic. For this you need a wire with 3 single wires. From the SSR we take the LHE line which goes to the heating element of the LHS Classic. The L1 line has continuous power and the L2 or neutral has also continuous power. We need these two wires to feed the ground electronic of the LHS Classic. In the LHS Classic you can find this power port quite easily. We deliver the LHS Classic always with the bridge between L1 and LHE for to use without an SSR, but if we want to use it with SSR, then we have to disconnect the bridge between L1 and LHE. Now connect the 3-pole wire with the LHS Classic. Please do not mix up the 3 lines with each other. An additional information, we have here 2 L1 ports. These 2 ports are internal connected with each other. Now we connect the control current. This could be AC as well DC, depending on the specification of the equipment. With the first power line we go to the fuse F1. From there we go to the red button, which is the opener, and we go out from the opener into the closer, which is the green bottom, and out of the green bottom into the magnet of the key 1. From this magnet out back to the second line. Between the opener and closer we connect a wire and go into the 4th contact of the contactor key 1. To connect the alarm port of the LHS, we need a 2-pole wire. The polarity doesn't matter. This alarm port at the LHS is potential free and is just a switch. For to control the SSR, we need a pulse width modulation signal, which the most controller can send out. Please take attention for plus and minus polarization. This wire has to be connected with the PLC or the Leister CSS or the Leister CSS Easy. At page 5 in our user manual of our controller, you can see the wiring connection. Our CSS is a mounted device which has all ports on the back side. The PWM signal, or also the logic signal, needs to be connected with port 19 and 20. Our CSS Easy is a plug-and-play device. Inside of it is just a normal CSS with the same ports. At our controller we have to change 2 parameters to get a proper PWM signal at port 19 and 20. For this we have to go into the Out menu to change the parameters. Please press the button F for a long time until out is shown. Now press the button for a short time to get the RL2 menu. Now change the value with the arrow button from value 5, which is default, to value 64. Then change with the F button to CT2 and input the value 0.8. To go out, press F for a long time until SBR is shown. For a closed loop system, we need a thermocouple, which gives us an actual signal to our controller. The controller compares the actual and the set value and calculates the giving out signal. Before starting the device, please do not forget to close the cover and to connect the hoses proper. First, please switch on the blower. Press the green button to activate the contactor to switch on the heater. Change the controller to closed loop. Press the red button to release the contactor to switch off the heater. You have to press for some time to keep the system hold on. Set and actual temperature are very close to each other. The basic electronic without power, the alarm contact opens with a delay. The magnet of the contactor key 1 without power. All contacts of the contactor key 1 opens immediately. The LHS Classic has a simple basic electronic with an alarm contact. This alarm port at the LHS is potential free and is just a switch. Please watch out for the maximum voltage and current which can be connected at the alarm port. Without electric power on the basic electronic, the alarm contact is open. As soon as we have electric power on the basic electronic, the alarm port will close. As soon as we have any alarm situation, the alarm port will open. But the tool and the heating will not switch off. we have to connect the alarm port with the contactor to switch off the tool in case of an alarm situation. Finally, you can install a closed-loop system for controlling the temperature. We deliver the LHS Classic always with the bridge between L1 and LHE for to use without an SSR, but if we want to use it with SSR, then we have to disconnect the bridge between L1 and LHE. We have here two L1 ports. These two ports are internal connected with each other. An SSR does switch on and off the power of an electric wire. It has no moving parts inside. Because of that, it has a very long lifetime. It switches the power on zero crossing. That means we have almost no electric noise. It can easily be controlled, mostly a logic PWM signal. The main power cord is connected at the load line, and at the other side we have the control part where the control lines are connected. Please watch out for the maximum voltage and current which can be connected. A contactor does switch on and off an electric wire, in this case 4 lines in the same time. A contactor works mechanically. It switches with the magnet and releases with the spring. It should switch from time to time and not always. As soon as we give power to the magnet, it switches. Please watch out the specification. Here you can see a closer and an opener. The closer is normally open, and as soon as you press, it closes. On the wiring diagram written with on. The opener is normally closed, and as soon as I press the bottom, it opens. In the wiring diagram written with off. Okay, now the closer is open, close, open, close, open. The opener is closed, open, close, open, close. A controller can work in an open loop modus or in a closed loop modus. If the L1 is on, our controller works in open loop modus. If the L1 is off, then we work in closed loop modus. You can easily change by pressing the button on the left side below. In the open loop modus, the controller works only with the set value. This can be set between 0 and 100%. A thermocouple like the actual value is not necessary. So the controller is not compare actual and set value, so it is not calculating. In the closed loop modus, we need a thermocouple which gives us an actual temperature. The controller compares the actual and the set temperature and calculates a giving out signal. With the control line, we are going through the F1, through the opener until to the closer. We press the closer, the bottom, and the power can go through until to the key 1, which is the magnet, and then back to the neutral. The magnet will be activated and will close all 4 contacts. 1, 2, 3 and 4. As soon as these contacts are closed, the main power can go through to the basic electronic of the heater. As soon as the basic electronic is fed with power, the alarm contact will close. Now the control power can go through to the first contact of the key 1, which is closed, through the alarm contact, and will feed the magnet of the K1. Now the tool is switched on. As soon as we press the opener, the control power cannot go through this bottom. In this case, the power electronic is not able to feed the magnet, and the magnet will open all 4 contacts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we are fully disconnected of any electric power, so the tool is completely switched off. To start the heater, we press the closer, and now we will have again power through the magnetic, and all contacts are closed. The tool will start again. In case of an alarm situation of the heater, the alarm contact will open. That means the control power is not able to go through this contact and will disconnect the power for the magnet. Which means all contacts will open. So the tool is again completely out of power. This is for safety reason, so we can use this alarm contact to switch off the tool in case of an overheat situation.